streets like a thunder's roar. Rubber burns and the engine soars. Rev bomb rides with a wild man's pride. The world can't keep up no matter how it tries. Rev bombs, motorbikes got a heart of steel. Wheels spinning faster than the fear we feel. Lights flash like fire in the dead of night. He's a rebel on wheels chasing freedom's light.
Evening all. Oh god, buddy, camera's right up there. There we go. Welcome along Friday Night Live to the live stream. All good fun on a Friday night. Let's welcome along GB Patriot, Crafty Poncho, Nigel's here, Todge, MT Belly, Slow Rider, Dark Side Biker, and Vincent. Welcome along, everybody. And we're wearing something different tonight. We've got the Triumph t-shirt on. Good job, come on. If you want to know who did that track, it was this guy, MT Belly. He was the one that did the track for me, and he's done loads. And then everyone's obviously jumped on this AI thing and decided that we can do music and we can add lyrics. And thanks to Julian, GB Patriot, who did one of a certain moto vlogger. Hello, kids, but I can't play it live on stream. But if you do want a copy of that, message Jules or message me, and I'll send it to you on a private link because it is absolutely bloody hilarious. I don't know what his camera's. Oh, there we go. Right, let me go. Let me just click my camera over. That's better. I've just reset all my computer today. I had a little bit of a clear out on the computer, which meant obviously it's put it in 480. We're now in 1080. So that's a bit better. Let's shut that door, as Larry Grayson would say. A couple of good rides this week. So we did Toxic Throttle on Tuesday, which I had to edit a lot of video out of because it was a little bit hyper fast. And we obviously did Lowndes Bike Night last night. Video still to come on that one. A couple of new bikes out. We've got the LXS, we've got the LXR in, we've got the new Michigan, which is now the R66 Plus, and the Detroit, which is the R66. All those videos are coming up in the next couple of weeks. Full day at the garage today. Me and Phil have been on the go since about 7:15 this morning. And we got out of the garage at 6:30 tonight. So I literally just grabbed a quick Chinese, sat at the table and managed to get this food down my neck before obviously the live stream. But just to let you know, we have, because we're obviously 370 feet above Milton Keynes. We're at the highest point of Milton Keynes, where we live in the village, and I have black clouds over the house. So if the power goes, we've got a thunderstorm and I probably won't be back. So we'll see how long I can last before obviously the thunder and the lightning takes the power out, but it is very blacked out. Evening peeps, just ridden from Morpeth in Northumberland. If you parked up the bike, this is a good one. Do I have any takers? Week's worth of videos to catch up on. Been away for a week. I know everyone's catching up on videos. And the evening all. So as always, if you want to jump in on the live stream tonight, then the link is over that side, and you'll also find it down here. Get the side right. There we go, down there. That is the StreamYard link. You can come and join on the stream. Max just said I'm still playing around with AI. Now, a couple of things that are going on. Obviously, everybody knows CCM, another big bike manufacturer, have gone to the wall. One of the big bike brands has actually approached CCM and said, we'll try and bail you out. So hopefully it's not the end of CCM, but they do some bloody nice bikes. Another local one, and obviously I don't know why, so I don't assume or make assumptions yet. But the Bike Sanctuary has gone in Milton Keynes. So Bike Sanctuary are no longer selling bikes. And we had a guy in this afternoon. He's ordered the RX-1. So that is the one that Vincent's after, which is basically the uprated Sinis Terrain by Lexmoto called the RX-1. He's paid all the money to Bike Sanctuary. He's waited a month for his bike, and he's tried phoning them. He's tried calling them. He's emailed them, no reply, so much so that he's managed to get his money back from the bank, and he's coming to us and he's bought an RX-1 from us. So The way it's going, I look like we're going to be doing a lot more bikes over the next few months because obviously Lex Moto have been chatting with us saying, do you want to take on some extra bikes? And we've got a showroom full already. Well, we've got some extra ones here if you want them. So I'm not going to speculate what has happened to Spike Bike Sanctuary, but it's in the wind, as they say, and it's all over the pages of Milton Keynes in all the bike channels, Bikers MK, Biker Friends MK. Everybody is talking about Bike Sanctuary, but it could be a refurb. It could be they have gone to the wall. I am not going to comment as to. Oh, there we are. Jules has just sent me the song again. Cheers, Jules. So yeah, if anybody wants that on a private link, message me on my WhatsApp, and I will ping it to you privately. But I'm certainly not going to be playing it on here because a certain person might comment. Was Bike Sanctuary the place with the big gravel car park? Yes, they opened up. Massive, great big. It's basically like a big tin shed, big hangar type building. The whole car park out the front was just potholes and gravel. It's worse than the front yard of Eclipse. And one of the guys went up there, brand new Harley Road Glide. He's only had it 6 days. Got the front wheel caught in a pothole and dropped the bike. And within about half an hour, there was another 4 people that had dropped their bikes complaining about the car park, and they haven't done anything about it. So they do have bike nights over there. They put a bit more gravel in the holes, but they could have done with Rhythmic Biker over there and his road team. They could have sorted the potholes out. But yeah, a lot of people complained about the car park over there, and they tried opening a little cafe out the front there. Basically, it was a 20-foot container with windows in it, and they tried having the little cafe. The food was good. The ladies were nice in the cafe. But it's not going to be Emma's or Super Sausage, is it? It's somewhere just to grab a bite and a cup of coffee while you're wandering around their building. So, yeah, whatever they're doing, I do not know. But just to say that, obviously, we are going to be busy. I've got 4 bikes coming through for this week. I've got 2 handing over tomorrow, 2 on Monday. And then next week, we've got another 4 coming through again on top of all the MOTs and servicing that I do. So, look who it is. It's Bex. Hello. Hello. Yeah. Yeah. That's going to be an electrical issue. Let me have a look at it Sunday. All right, no worries. I'm on a live stream, so they can all hear you. All right. Hang on a minute. Tell them again.
I'm so sorry, but my daughter's e-scooter has got a flashing light and the throttle does not work. I know it's not a motorbike, but it's an e-scooter, and I really need my friend right now. So apologies if I've interrupted your live stream, but have a lovely night.
Cheers, Beck. See you soon. Bless her. Oh, all right. Andy's just said, Darren. Oh, Martin's here. Throttle up. Darren's sorted my tyre fitting. RB. Brilliant, mate. All sorted. Rolling throttles here. Drew is here as well. Evening, buddy. Good to see you. Will's here. Evening. I had the absolute pleasure of meeting the host last week. Yeah, that was good fun, mate. Good to see you. Bloke on a motorbike. Super Sausage Awesome. Last time I was there last year. Stopped for a bake and bite. The big thing, obviously, there's a lot of changes going on at Super Sausage. So Chris used to run it with Gail. Chris has moved out. So Chris is no longer at the Super Sausage. A lot of people complaining that the food's still good, but the waiting time is absolutely horrendous. And obviously Emma's now. If you don't get to Emma's early enough, the queue is just as mad. But obviously that's just down to the fact that everybody has changed venues and gone to Emma's Cafe. But the food, everything she cooks isn't sitting on a slab. She cooks every meal to order. So it's all fresh, cooked to order. But that is going to be quite a good one. Ash is in. Evening, Rev. Good one. Good to see you, mate. We have now, I'm going to obviously get this up early. Our Toxic Throttle Club, which meets every second Tuesday at the Rose and Crown. And if you go and join Toxic Throttle Club on Facebook, private group, we are doing a ride on the 10th of August, which is a Sunday morning. We're meeting at Milton Keynes Bowl at Learn to Ride, 9 o'clock, and we are heading to Diddley Squat. Yes, we're going down to Diddley Squat. Quick look around the farm shop. And then we are on to the Farmer's Dog, which is Clarkson's pub, for lunch. There's probably going to be about 30, 40 of us, but obviously it's going to get a little bit bigger. I put a couple of phone calls in this morning and messaged a certain person that I can't obviously mention. I can't share his phone number, but he was at MCN's bike show last year, and I got chatting. I spent about an hour and a half just chatting to him. And he said, "Oh, I said, oh, we're going to head down to Jezza's place. Oh, any chance you could just let him know that we're coming down 10th of August? We all want meals." And he went, "I'll put a message in. I've got his number. Just message him, pass him my email, and just ask him if one of his hosts or his team can obviously organise that we turn up. And we're not going to be a rowdy crowd of bikers. We're all sensible guys. Can you organise it?" So I was chatting with this guy, but we met him at MCN last year, and I said to him, "Come on, get on a blood bike." And it took him about 2 or 3 minutes to climb on this blood bike because it was horrendously big. But there's old Hammy. So, yeah, I put a message into him because he's obviously a bike rider. And he said, "Oh, if you're there that day, I might try and get down to say hello to everybody, meet all the motor vloggers. So we might get to catch up with Hammy as well." So that'd be quite a good one. You might want to get the farm shop very early. Queues, speaking of queues, are horrendous on a good day. That's why we're going on a Sunday. But obviously, we're going to pre-book everything. So plenty of advance warning. Let the people know we're coming. And is that trip accessible for 125? It's a long old ride. I don't actually know on Google Maps how far it is. So let me just have a quick look. Google. It's only Oxfordshire, so it shouldn't be that far. But if we do, let's do a little route. So if we did, let's just have a quick flick in the background. So chat amongst yourselves while I'm doing that. I wonder if I just put Diddley Squat, it will do. Chipping Norton Road. There we go. So if you're doing Milton Keynes to Chipping Norton to Diddley, and obviously his pub's about 9 miles down the road, you're looking about an hour and 10 minutes. So it's 45 miles. So it's a nice little ride, 45 miles. So it might be worth it. Stick your 125 in a van. It's in a van, yeah. So yeah, about an hour and 10 minutes on a big bike. So yeah, it'd be pretty darn good. Flash is here as well. Evening, Flash. Good to see you, mate. And he's just said, "I'd like to see the 7-inch car." I'd like to say, "Oh yes," because Andy's obviously changed up his screen now. He's got a carper ride on it, so that'd be pretty good. I rode from Nottingham to Inverness and back, 950 miles, 37 hours. Finished last year on my hoodlum. Blimey, that's a bit of a trek, isn't it? Been there, done that. Overrated crap. Oh, there we go. So Andy's been there. Or I could pill in someone as a spare set. I think I've got Kath with me, but I'm sure one of the other boys will take a pilly. So yeah, have a chat with the boys from Toxic Throttle, and we'll see. I just want to go down and try this Farmer's Dog out, because obviously the food's meant to be pretty darn good. Someone was complaining the other, "Oh, I paid £24 for a burger." Yes, but you're moaning about a £24 burger, but you go out and spend 50 quid on a Domino's pizza. So yeah, what dates? It's going to be 10th of August, Andy. So we're leaving Milton Keynes at 9 o'clock. Doing it again this year. Hopefully make it all the way to Loch Marie's nice. AB's in the room. Evening, AB. I ain't seen AB for absolutely ages. So good to see some of our American friends out there. Drew and the Rolling Throttle crew are doing some damn good stuff at the moment on Instagram. So it might be worth checking them out, guys. Go onto Instagram, just type in Rolling Throttle. I will start punching some channels up in a minute as well. So it's been a couple of weeks since I've started sharing channels up again. Because obviously get these guys some views, and it's all about other bikers. So let's just put up this one. AB, let me just find AB on here. There he is, AB. So he's got more subs than I have. So yeah, big American channel. Anonymous biker. His last ride on the Goldwing, he did it 2 months ago. There we go. Let me just share his channel up on the side. So if you go pop onto YouTube, there we go. That's your first one to go and have a look at tonight. YouTube.com. Put in Anonymous Biker USA. You'll find him in there. Go and look at his channel. Give him a like. Give him a subscribe. Give it a share. Go and have a look at some of his stuff as well. So I'll have a quick one. We've got loads to get through tonight. I've got another big giveaway next week because obviously next Friday is going to be the last live stream for about a week or so. And AB's got a Rocket Free now. Good choice. Rocket Free. Damn good bike. Next week, we're going to have a quick live stream and a giveaway. The weekend after, or the Friday after, I will be at the ABR Festival. So I will try and do some content. But when we were there last time, the phone signal was absolutely crap. So we will see what we do. And I should probably be in the beer tent getting pissed up with Exeter Rider, knowing him. So yeah, Exeter's here as well. Evening, Steve. Rocket Free, awesome bike. Absolutely awesome bike. Can I link a channel worth looking at? Of course you can, Crafty. Yeah. Whatever you do, don't post it as the full link. Put some spaces between it or some dots between it, because otherwise it won't allow you to post the channel link. I don't know what it is about StreamYard and YouTube, but they don't allow you to post other people's channels. So yeah, or just put the name in and I'll go and find it for you. Let's just go GB. I keep trying to put vids of my mot on YouTube, but geez, it vibrates more. We've noticed that. Yeah, it's getting there, mate. It's getting there. It's all practice. If you go and look at some of my first videos, they're cringe-worthy. You go and look at some of Exeter's ones, and even from his first video, he's got it spot on. But Exeter is very good at what he does. Thoughts on the Rocket. I tell you what, the boss has got the original Rocket Free, but he loves his. The new one, I'm 50-50 on it. It's a bit too modern. I do like the old shape rockets with the big tank on them. So yeah. Thoughts on Africa Twin ADVs? The Africa Twins, mate. Oh, if I had the money, I actually went and sat on one before I got the Triumph, but it was just too high in the seat. And then everyone said to me, he said, "Oh, you do realise you can lower the seat?" Oh, great, thanks for telling us. But I've got my Triumph now, and I'm quite happy with my Triumph. So yeah. But the Africa Twin, go and look at Richie Vida. He's Africa Twin. He's brilliant. GB tried the Plenty cringy. Yeah, cringy first. Yeah, but at least Exeter, you don't go high kids in every one of them. That's a good one. Peaks is here as well. Evening, Bri. Good to see you, mate. Let's have a quick look. Let's go through some of these. So, Slow Rider's here as well. Slow, are you at Slow's going to ABR. Brilliant. Yes, everybody's going to ABR this year. I am indeed, yes. Looking forward to it. Brilliant. NC750. What a bike and a half. Absolutely brilliant bike. I think that's the channel, actually. Let me just go and have a look. NC750X. Let's just see if that is a channel. It is as well, Ashley Richardson. There we go. There we go. Let me just copy that one across there. Motorbike Thieves in Derby. All right. Royal Enfield's racing a Subaru. There's some good stuff there. 39 subs, 97 videos. There's some good content there. Right. Let me just whack this across. Right. There we go. Another channel up for you guys. So youtube.com at NC750X. There we go. Let's just have a quick read of some of these. It's going to be good. Slow cracking route in last. Yeah, there was some good stuff. ABR, couple of weeks. I'm looking forward to it. I get to catch up with everybody I haven't seen for absolutely ages. So I ain't caught up with Steve for about a year. I haven't caught up with Brian Peaky for absolutely ages. Mark from Leeds. I don't know how many of the Scottish ones that are coming down. But obviously last time there was John Dyard McLean there, Haggis Whisperer. But loads of good guys there. So yeah, and it was great fun. I tend to go off and do my own thing, so I was hanging out with Tins on tour as well. But see how the big guy is this year, because I know Sean's just had his eye done. So There we go. I'm okay. Pete's just running in my mat. There we go. Thanks for your legend. You're welcome, mate. But everyone liked it. So, yeah, it couldn't be too bad. Exactly that, mate. Is there a bike you haven't ridden yet that you want to? Yes, there is. I want to have a go on Andy's BMW. I have not had a go on a 1250 GS yet, but I will get round to it. I want to have a go on Andy's one because it's all singing, all dancing. So I wouldn't mind a go on that. And the other one that I wouldn't mind having a go on, one of the customers brought it in and it was like, Jesus Christ. I said, that is absolutely nuts. And it's the, oh God, what's it called? Buell. One of the guys has got, it's basically a Harley engine. We saw one last night and I went, great bike, but bloody hell, it's the Buells have got like a Harley engine in them. There was a guy at the, oh God, Lowndes Arms last night who turned up and he'd got the ZZR 1441. This thing was absolutely massive, bored out engine on it. The swing arm was another foot longer, and no joke, the back tyre must have been at least a 280. It had like the big fat Harley back tyre on it. Great in a straight line, crap on corners, but God, it looked a bit of kit and it sounded good as well when he's fired it up. So, yeah, ZZR 1441. Great in a straight line, crap on the corners. Sundrop's here as well. Evening, buddy. Good to see you. I did 7k miles on my Hoodlum last year. 24 mile. Oh, bloody hell, rotator cuff, mate. Bloody hell, ouch. Hope the weather is good for us all. Hopefully. Cheers, AB. Hit the thumbs up. Andy's bike, yeah, looks like it is. It's an absolute beast of a bike. Mine's 3 RB, 100, bloody hell, 148 brake now. Absolutely. Oh, new top. No, I've just got one of me. Believe it or not, £2.50 on Temu. I get a lot of my bits and pieces sent to me from the guys on Temu, but he said, do you want some Triumph shirts? He said, I've got some orange ones, I've got some yellow ones, I've got some grey ones, £2.50. So can't argue, £2.50 for a T-shirt. If you don't get on with the fat cow, you can try and write, oh, sounds good. Cheers, mate. Thank you very much. With the Sabbath logos, Rev, I reckon stick them on with PVA and then petrol resistant clear coat. Defo, yeah, defo. Definitely get some clear coat on those. And cheers to Vince for doing. Because Vincent said to me, obviously on Sunday, he said, I've got all these. I went, hang on a minute, there we go. There's a beanie, there's a pair of bike gloves. Send them down to Jules. So people keep sending me bloody bike gloves. And they're normally big fat fingered winter gloves, and I can't get on with them. So I'm quite happy with my little Frank Thomas's. But yeah, I thought I'd stick them in a box for you, mate. I've got loads and loads of goodies back there for next week. So more toolkits. So should we just have a quick read through some of these? Poor man's cheese. Scoobs is here as well. Yeah, I'm waiting because it's getting very dark out there, hence why I got the office light on. But it is about to absolutely hammer it. And if we get obviously thunderstorms, we are 370 feet above Milton Keynes. We're the highest point in the area. So it's normally us that get the lightning strikes. If we do, then the power goes out. So we shall see. 250 for a top. What a steal. I know, yeah. Rev's ready for racing, yeah. Catching up. Do you have your Givey boxes yet? Yes, I do. Givey sent them to me, and it was basically a little deal that I'd been winging out with Givey. And they said, if you sell one set, you can have the boxes for half price. They're 750 quid for the boxes. And the rack, I think, was about 200 quid. But they said, if you sell more than one or two off your link, off of your little video you'll do, you can have the boxes for free. And then they messaged me and said, boxes are free. You can have them. So, yeah, there we go. That is the Givey boxes now on the bike. So nice little freebie from Givey. But I said to him, obviously, I wouldn't mind the matching top box, but I want a 56. And then they said, oh, well, they're 450 quid, but you can have one for 250. So just obviously pay us for it. So I've put that, but I'm waiting for bits and pieces. Mine still hasn't arrived. My talking. It's still sitting back there. That's why. I haven't forgotten. It is right there. So we upgraded everything. I'm going to give some. Oh crap! What have I broken now? Oh Jesus! Right. Brian will know what these are. I'm gonna stick one of these in your packet, Brian, because you'll love this. They are pens, but it's a 50 cal shell. Look at that. And then on the end, you got a little. You got the pen on the end. But I thought, bloody hell, my mate sent me that. He said, "You'll remember what these are, 50 cal." So that'll be. Oh yeah, take it to the ABR. That's a point. Cheers, Andy. I never thought about that. Yes, Sundrup, you need to send me your address, mate, because your sprayer is there. I'm waiting to send stuff off, but getting to the post office while I'm at work is an absolute bloody nightmare, being 6 till 6, and I don't get any time apart from a Saturday afternoon, and I was stuck in the garage last Saturday afternoon. So, yeah, put me your address, mrredbomb@gmail.com, chuck it in, and I'll get it in the post as soon as I can. I might just bring Brian's stuff with me, bring a big bag of... Might just take all the bloody goodies to ABR and just give the shit away to people, apart from the people that have won stuff. So, looked at it. They spelt triumph wrong. No, they haven't. Don't wind me up. T-R-I-U-M. No, they haven't. It's all good. Triumph. You're looking at it back to front, you daft ass. Got me going, though. Even worse now that the CMK one was burnt down. I know. I might throw it in the gibbies, mate. Yes, I know. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I've got plenty of room. And Mrs. B, she said to me, she went, oh, she said, I did look, yeah. She said to me, she went, oh, when you go camping, have you got a little camping knife? I said, well, I've got a spoon, a fork, and a... I managed to get myself a nice little chef's knife, 4-inch chef's knife in a little holster. So I should be taking that with me so I can cut my bacon up in the morning. That'd be bacon rolls. So... and she bought me a frying pan as well, so I can just sit there with my jet boil going with my frying pan on top and have a bacon roll. Can't be asked to walk down to the nearest catering facility and pay £4 for a burger. So I'm going to take a couple of rolls, bit of bacon, and cook my own in the morning. Now, the big thing is that our friend Phil's going, Phil Lake. He's taking his bikes in his bus, but when he inquired, they said you can park anywhere you like, as long as you've got bikes with you. He has got one of these big yellow American kids buses that they take the school kids in. So the front half is his camper. The back half, he's got all his bikes in. He said, but if we park on the hill, so he's going to go at the top of the hill, we're going to go basically round in between him and the trees, and we've got a little bit of shelter there as well. And he's got all the kitchen in his as well. So that will come in quite handy if we do need to get anything. So Phil's going on that. 48 litre top box, 60 litre half panniers set from Amazon. Change out of a ton. That ain't bad going. Right, let's bang this up one more time. Let me put the StreamYard link up. It is getting very, very warm here. So something's going on outside. I should go and have a look in a minute. I might even have a butcher's out the window. So that's the StreamYard link there, guys. If anybody wants to come and jump in on the StreamYard link, you're very welcome to do so. Got any questions, let me know. But as I say, next Friday is going to be the giveaway. Got loads to do. And then obviously the week after, Thursday dinner time, we're heading off about 12 o'clock, so we should be up there for about 2. And we are up to Ragley Hall to go and do ABR and obviously catch up with everybody on the Thursday night, which should be really, really interesting. And loads of us are going from Milton Keynes, so I think it's about 10 of us heading up. So we'll add up in a little pack and we're all going to the same spot. If anybody does want to know what spot we're going to, and I have the ABR map on my phone. So if you are going to ABR, you can either come and meet us or you know where to avoid us. So if you come into the ABR, coming through the main gate at the top, which is where the red line is, follow it all the way round. We are going to be down here, and it's probably too bleeding light to show you. There we go. Right in the corner, you've got the Dunlop stand there, the toilets and everything, and you can jump in. We're going to be at the top of the hill. So basically, right next to the arena, top of the hill, find the Dunlop stand, put the Dunlop stand to your back, look up the top of the hill. that's where we're going to be. So it should be good. And Andy's here as well. Evening, Andy.
When they going to build a frigging hotel at this ABR festival?
Well, they've got little glamping. They've got like the little.
I could get in a hotel room and a blow off the maid for the money.
Yeah. Have you seen? They've got these. I think they call them yurts, like the big ones that the.
Yeah, it's a posh tent made out of shit.
Yeah. Nearly $1,000 and a bit.
That's what I mean. It's a joke.
Absolutely. I'm like, bloody hell. Your little tents for the weekend are like 65, 70 quid.
A 5-star hotel in Eeps with breakfast for 189. How the fuck can they charge you £1,000 for a fucking tent?
Oh, but it's got Wi-Fi. It's let's just have a quick look.
The thing is, the problem is they'll sell them. People will buy them.
Oh, they're completely sold out. That's the thing.
I know someone selling a ticket for the ABR. If anyone's interested, I can get you in contact.
ABR, glamping, camping, glamping and hotels. There we go. Let's just roll on to it. Let's have a quick look. So you can have faff-free pre-pitched tents. Let's just share this screen up, actually. Let's just go into share screen. Bring up, there we are. There, let's pop that. Let's just pop that up for a minute. So let's roll to the top. So you can bring your own tent. There we go. There's Matey Boy setting his tent up. You can have a faff-free pre-pitched tent. I'll click on it. Let's just open that in a fresh link. Right. Book your pre-pitched pad. So if you go for a tent, one person tent, 140 quid.
How long's that for? Weekend?
That's for the weekend. Out of stock. You then need to hire camping chair, 20 quid for the weekend. Double airbed, 30 quid. Sleeping bag, 50 quid. And if you want a pillow, it's an additional £15. Yeah. Now.
You won't blow up. You've got a pillow and an
luxury glamping. So it's basically a cot bed with a duvet on it. Let's just click here.
Where's the air conditioning? Where's the minibar? Where's the room?
Let me just pop this one up. So I'm just sharing this screen for a check. So you get complimentary night stay for VIP holders, staffed weekend reception, mobile phone charging point, but you've got to go to reception and the chill out tent. You get a chill out lounge area, a tea tent with complimentary tea and coffee through your stay. You get a pamper tent, a dedicated space for your hair and makeup, kitted out with hair dryers, mirrors, and a basket of straighteners. Proper toilets, warm showers.
Patriot.
Yeah. There are various tent options. So you can
tent or caravan.
Yeah, here we go. Look, if you go all the way through, so the Boutique Bell is top of the range. They've got 20 of them. 5 meters by 4 meter tent, bit like a bell tent for bell ends. Big windows, double doors, and you'll get beautiful Bell's reception team who will look after you through your stay. But it doesn't tell you the price. But them things were over £1,000 and a bit.
And how many people do they sleep?
5 people.
Okay, so that's £200 a head.
Yeah, basically. Which ain't bad, really.
It's bad enough if you're sharing your tent with 5 hairy ass geezers farting all frigging night, isn't it?
That's true.
To say on your own. Yeah, I mean, someone's going to snore. Someone's going to have smelly feet. The other 2 are going to fart a lot. You ain't going to get no sleep.
And the other one's in the corner pulling his plug up.
I can't help that. I always do that.
10-foot tarp and a folding walking stick for the wind. That's what I took.
Bundle into ER's van. He takes a van, doesn't he?
Yeah.
You should all get in that and snuggle up.
Very hot in Liverpool now, pissing down the rain. Hopefully, dry day tomorrow for a bite. Right, evening, Ange.
I was in MK today at the Network Rail place, and that got up to 33 degrees.
Supply and demand, yeah, definitely. I bet TMF has a yurt for himself and his sycophants.
Caravan, didn't he? He always parks pissed because his wonky-eyed missus directs him in.
Here we go. Lily started. Hair and makeup is wasted on her. Oh, Jesus. I think that's okay. 5 Swedish blondes, then it's all good. I hope it's dried up by the morning. Right to Leicester, yeah. Oh, here we go. Exa, he's open to offers, he said. Oh, dear. As long as
they can't do that. My missus thinks I'm fucking Asian.
My snoring will keep the entire site. Well, you're only a few tents away from me. I didn't hear you, mate.
It depends how much you have to drink.
Yeah, exactly. I slept like a baby.
Unless you hear him.
I think when we did Wild Bad, me and Peaky were absolutely out of our faces most nights.
I thought Peaky was off the sauce, isn't he?
He is now. Brian's doing very, very well. Yeah, so he's having a dry month at the moment, or a couple of months.
I mean, I only have a drink at a weekend. I've never drink on a school night anyway.
Yeah. Hence why I'm up for an early start and I'm drinking just plain Coke. Once I finish that one, mate.
For some reason, for the first, obviously I'm in a new job and I agreed to help him out. For some stupid reason, I said I'd do a couple of hours tomorrow morning. So I'm starting at 5. I should be home at 7, but they're paying me till 8. So yeah, madness. I must be mad. What is this overtime thing anyway? I've not done any in 10 years. How does it work?
Exeter, get one of them hair stubble tattoos. You don't need that. Just get a black, what do they call them? Sharpie pen.
Yeah. Or a big biro, just do each individual hair.
Yeah. Mrs. Snowrise, I'm going to be. That's what my missus said. Yeah, she's like, I get a few nights peace where I can actually, I don't get you snoring in the bedroom. Yeah.
I reckon everyone should get a discount once they know you're going, Rev. Everyone should get a discount.
Oh,
well, you're going and you're going to give them all your Temu shit that they don't want. So you deserve a good discount.
Well,
are you going on the Thursday? So was it Thursday till Sunday?
Yeah, Thursday to Sunday, yeah. It'll be good fun. Yeah, no doubt I'll have like.
I mean, I get the atmosphere, I get the camaraderie. I just don't get the camping side. I don't. It's not for me.
The thing is, obviously, you'll know where mine is because she said to me, "Have you got a camping light?" And I went, "Yeah, I've managed to get myself a little camping light now. Hang off the town." She went, "Oh well, I've got you these." And I went, "What the hell? Oh, you crack them and shake them?" And I went, "Yeah, the glow sticks." She went, "No, these are the nighttime glow sticks." And I went, "How big are they?" They're 2.5 foot long.
Are you sure she didn't get Madame Summers catalogue?
The thing is, you can crack one of those and just hang it on someone's tent just to annoy the shit out of them because it's super bright. They ain't getting any sleep. They'll be waking up going,
you want to attach 2 to each leg and then 1 to your dick and run through the camp at night. It will freak the fuck out of people.
Don't get ideas into my head. I might try that. I'll tell you what, we oh God, when was it? We did Wild Bad. And I got up about 4 a.m. I thought, Christ, I said, the toilets are like 200-yard walk to go to the toilets. I thought, right, that's it. I'm getting up. I'd park beside the lake.
I'd have a crack behind the tent.
I thought, I'll park by the lake. I'll go and have a piss in the lake.
I'd have a bump in it.
Yeah, stood at the edge of the lake making a noise. Next thing I know, Simon, I think it was Simon Brackett's along from me. He's up morning. We're having a piss. And all of a sudden we're like, ow, fucking hell. Midges can smell the piss and we're being eaten alive.
we was heading through Germany and the missus needed to do a yoga, what she calls a yogi in the woods. So she walks down this track. I thought, right, I'll keep guard. And all you've heard is out. As 3 mozzies started munching on her up as her drawers were down. It was fucking hilarious. But for some reason, it was my fault. Like I had full control of these mozzies. Who?
Who the hell wouldn't want to hear dry
in your ass? Like a live platter.
Arby's having a rave in his tent. I'll tell you what, some of the stuff that I've had sent to me is like bloody hell. I've got some really good gear sent to me. So yeah, I should be trying. At least I got a decent airbed this year. I ain't got my Timu airbed that deflates as soon as you turn over in the middle of the night and you sleep on bloody hard ground overnight. And it's like,
No, we struggle when we're away sometimes getting a king size or a queen size. Sometimes we have to slum it in just a normal double. It's not very nice.
yeah. Anyway, this all reminds me of the in-betweeners coming every Saturday. It's a bit, seen that. Oh God, what was the last thing we were going to do? Let me just jump on my emails because I had a really good question as well. Oh yes, where is it? That one. Let's just find it. Oh yeah, here it is. Yeah, slate me, you arsehole. Someone said, he's like, oh, watched your intro. I don't think much of it. And I went, well, it's a brand new intro. What? And then I looked at it and it's the old one of my really old Rev Bomb ones. Well, you should make your video shorter. I said, well, the new one is, I think, about 42 seconds long, my intro video. But then one of the guys, he said, yeah, but everyone else has got like a 10-second intro, a 20-second intro. And I went, yeah, but you always know on my intro, you can always skip to the bit where I start talking. It's just an intro just to give you a chance to get yourself settled in and the video's up and running before I start saying anything. And he went, oh, yeah, all right. Answered that one. But then someone else messaged and said, oh, when you're doing test rides for customer, why don't you talk about the bike? And I went, because it's all in the walk round. It's all in the first ride and review. And people someone actually said, we like hearing what you do on a weekly basis. And I went, oh, right. So, yeah, can you keep your waffle going? Which is exactly what I did. MT just said, new airbed called Bonnie. It's all right until if it's an airbed called Bonnie, just don't jump on it because you'll get splurts everywhere. And Andy knows what I'm talking about. Yes. I ain't even going to go there. The other one, TikTok as well. Someone said, is TikTok going to be the new YouTube? It is if you haven't got an attention span. TikTok's for the kids, 15-second shorts. Just roll your way through them. But if you want some really good instructional stuff, then YouTube is still going to be the place to obviously get your videos. There was one of them. There was one that's been posted up a couple of years ago. It was Ruby Rides, and delivery driver backed into her H2 and knocked it over. 11 grand's worth of damage, that thing. And it was like, Jesus, yeah, but why would you put your bloody bike right on the edge of the road? I'd have that up if it's H2, I'd have that thing up in front of the door. Yeah, but yeah, she reposted that 2 years ago and her H2 getting knocked over. I was like, Jesus H Christ. And I think she's still got her H2 as well. Exit said, YouTube is still king, I think. Oh, hang on a minute. I had a little bit of flash of light there. Let me just have a quick look out my office window.
It's just burning at the neighbour in the bath.
No, her window's next door. She's gone out for dinner anyway. I've already asked her.
Not that you don't look in through her window next door at all.
Nah, her window, there, that side of the house. So unless I'm hanging out of the window, I can't see in.
I very rarely watch normal TV.
Yeah, I don't watch normal TV either. Right, I'm going to start wrapping up in a minute. So yeah, we've been on 45 minutes. That is rolling in. It's getting very dark out there, and I have a 6 a.m. workshop start with Phil tomorrow as well. So
I'm starting at 5, but like I said, I'm only doing an hour. Well, I'll be out for about an hour and a half, 2 hours max.
Yeah, I'm at the garage until 2, and then I've got to go and do some more bits for other people, and then I've got
a brand new set of Michelin 6s going on. The front's only got 3,000 on it. My rear tyre, Michelin 6 tyre, has got 450 miles on it, and it's coming off.
Bloody hell.
It's virtually brand new, but I always go away with new tyres. This one will come off, and it will probably go back on in about 12 months' time, and I'll run it through next winter, maybe.
Good idea.
also got a brand new set of Brembos going on all round. I've got Brembos on the front still, and they're great, but I'm just going to change them. I've got BMW rear brakes, and they're poo. I want my Brembos back. I can lock my rear wheel up quite easily with Brembos, so I'm having a full new set of Brembos put on tomorrow as well.
TikTok prefers, yeah, I prefer my YouTube. I do little bits on TikTok, but yeah,
I don't like watching TikTok, but it's one of those you flick through quite quickly, don't you? YouTube for more sort of 20 minutes, an hour, 30-minute, whatever videos. I mean, YouTube, TikTok's very sort of 30 seconds to a minute in it. Most of it. Not many people watch TikTok longer than a minute.
Exactly. Might meet and way connected. I'm going to try and fix the cable. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Don't Brembos get a lot of stick because they sold the trademark?
I don't know. I just know that when I had the BMW standard brake pads that you get from BMW, after they were sort of 50% worn, there was a lot of brake fade. They didn't feel anywhere near as good as they should do. I stuck a set of Brembos on pads. My calipers and that are all Brembos, but I stuck a Brembo set of pads on, and they're good. 75% worn, and they're as good as they were when they went on. They're a different compound. They're slightly harder than the standard BMW ones. A little bit more aggressive, which is what I like. So yeah, for me, it's Brembos. A little bit more expensive, but each to their own.
Stevie's here. Stevie, are you streaming at all anytime soon, mate? Because we're just about to wrap up here. I've got an early start. But when's your next stream? When you're doing another stream, mate? Just let us know before we go. YouTube all the time, just don't like the bloody ad. You can go, the thing with YouTube, you can go advert free, but it's going to cost you 13 quid a month.
That's a lot of money. If that was like 30 quid a year, a lot more people would have it.
So done with the live. All right, cool. All right.
It's a lot of money.
Yeah, and you don't get any adverts on the shorts either. Yeah, exactly that. Right, we're going to wrap up, guys. I'm going to go and have a quick smoke and get ready for bed because I'm up at 5 o'clock to go to the garage at 6. So it's like another 8 hours away. Whatever you're doing, guys, thanks to Andy for coming on. Thanks to everyone in the side chat. Good to see you, Stevie. Thanks, Military Biker. Popping in, mate. Lily, Flash, Scooby, Vincent, Slow Rider, Taj, Nigel, Exeter, who else? Dave A70, Bloke on a Bike, who else? Scooby, Lily, of course, Lily and Araj, Sundra, Vincent, AB. We had AB in earlier as well, so it's good to see him. But absolutely everybody that's come in on the side chat, thank you very much. Crafty Poncho as well. So it's good to see him. I haven't seen Crafty in absolutely ages. GB, of course, don't forget.
Find a live, mate, from ABR. Yeah. When you get no internet there, do you?
Sorry, say again?
You don't get any internet connection at ABR, do you?
No. I normally take my little satellite link, so I can normally get a phone signal up because I go into my satellite link and use that. Basically, it works like your big because your BMW Assist doesn't work off a SIM; it works off satellites.
No, it works off SIM.
Is it on a SIM on your one?
I think they're SIMs, yeah.
Yeah, so you wouldn't get an SOS connection if you dropped your bloody bike at ABR.
There are a few places, a couple of times, once, twice I've dropped it, it's not come on, but it's one of those things, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Right, thanks everybody for coming in. We'll see you all again next Friday. Don't forget, next Friday is the big giveaway as well. If you did win anything on the streams, let us know. Just drop me an email, mrredbomb@gmail.com, and I'll drop us your address and I'll get it posted out. But whatever you're doing, guys.
This Sunday, are you?
What's that again?
You're not out this Sunday?
No, I've got weekend off. I'm going out to Sunday lunch with Bex and Mrs. B. So, yeah.
We just got to go to Sports Bike Shop.
Cool. All right.
And it's got to go trousers. It's got to go back. We're going to change it.
Oh, God. Right. Thanks to Andy. Thanks to everyone in the side chat. We'll see you all again, same place, same time next week. Till then, enjoy the weekend. Be well. Ride safe. And from Rev and the team, as always, it's a big goodbye from us.